Guys, I'm back. So I did a strand test on my mannequin. I applied the bleach on to two of the back sections. Now I'm moving my way to the front. Thankfully, it didn't turn green on me, which is excellent. So that means that the hair hasn't been like super chemically processed. So we are on our way to the orange. And as I stated previously in the videos, when you're bleaching from brunette to red, you need the orange, and that'll create a nice base for the copper. So I'm taking a scoop of my bleach, just basic white bleach, because we're not cutting out anything. This is just gonna lighten the hair, and it's gonna expose the hair's underlying pigment. And remember, the darker your hair is, the more it's gonna pull the orange and red. So we got a scoop of that, and I'm gonna measure it with the 2 ounces of this peroxide. And I'm using 30 volume because I want like a more of a brighter, more vivid red. I don't want any blonde in it, and I don't want any brown in it. I just want it to be orange. Okay? I think I could stand to use a little more. Make sure that the bleach is nice and liquidy. So, mixing my bleach. Making sure it's... and you know what's great, actually? The 2 ounces of bleach, of the 30 volume peroxide with the scoop of bleach, lasted me 2 quadrants. And it's because I was taking paper thin sections, and I'm going to demonstrate how to take paper thin sections when we're doing a bleaching application. And of course I left the roots out just for now. I'm going to wait until the rest of the hair lightens up, and then once it's lightened up, I'm going to go back and do the roots. And the roots are process a lot faster. Got to treat this as you would treating a bleach out on a person. So we're mixing it, and see, it has the consistency of like a yogurt, which is what we want. We don't want no thick, cakey bleach. So I bring her hair like that, like so. Use my rat tail comb, and I make just a nice clean line. Taking a thin section, her hair is on the thick side, so believe it or not, this is a thin section. And then we apply 1/2 inch, and we are applying And what's great about dark hair is that the orange is very stubborn, so don't be afraid of using the 30 volume, because, you know, hair as dark as this, it lifts to orange relatively fast, but then once it gets to the orange phase, before it transitions to the blonde, it takes forever. And so don't be afraid of like using the 30 volume bleach, especially if you're using the vivid red, because you know brunettes are all about the red. They're all about the red pigment. So I'm just taking that section there, and this is exciting. Got my blonde, and now I'm gonna have my redhead. Yeah, I'm probably gonna not be blonde for a while. I was thinking maybe just give my hair a break, but but I do want to go a little darker. So I want to do a tutorial on how to cover gray hair. That will be my next video, actually. So And remember, the more moist the bleach is, the more staying power it has. And my inspiration for this red is Raquel Welch. I just think Raquel Welch is dynamite. I loved her in Legally Blonde, actually. And Raquel Welch always made a fashion statement with her red hair. And another red I really like is Sophia Loren. Like, she had that like beautiful like Titian, like that Titan color, like it was like a burnt orange copper. That's what we're doing for this beauty here. Or you know who else's red I love is Winona Judd. Like that's another one that I'm inspired to do this red transformation. Okay. Happy that I'm using the 30 volume and not the 20 because the 20 I just feel like it's not strong enough. It's just gonna feel like her hair is gonna be a little bit stubborn. But once I fully saturate the mid lanes to the ends, I'm gonna let them process. I'm gonna go back to the roots, and then I'm gonna reapply the bleach in areas where it's stubborn and it doesn't want to lift, because you come across that sometimes with especially on doll heads, even on people too. Okay. We're gonna get the baby hairs. We're gonna get all that. I just have to do the mid lanes to the ends first. Very interested to see how how she'll look as a level 7 redhead. And what's great about the level 7, I still have some foils left over, I have some bleach left over. And if I want to jazz it up a little bit, I'm going to just do a few highlights with the 20 volume. And so she'll have some coppery blonde, like copper blonde pieces on with the copper together. I think it's just going to look awesome. Redheads can have blonde highlights too, actually. Why not? It's just, but it's just picking like any blondes that have like warm red gold tones. You wouldn't do like an ash blonde or a platinum blonde on a redhead. That would just look odd. So and yeah. Okay, we're doing very good. We'll be able to do this hair in just 2 or 3 sections. You know what's hilarious? In a way, my doll head's because the other one is blonde and this one's turning into a redhead. Doesn't it? I subconsciously made it into a Death Becomes Her theme because Goldie Hawn was a redhead and Death Becomes Her. And you remember the heads and how they were upside down and they're like, "Do you remember where you parked the car?" That's hilarious. Okay, so a few minutes in, she's already lightening up, which is awesome. And let me see. Last 2 sections. Actually, I can break this up into 2. I'm all about the thin sections. Okay, so I got this whole section saturated with the bleach. Gotta do this one. And once I do this one, I'm gonna go back and do the roots. As you can see, she's lightening, in the back she's lightening really well already, which is awesome. So stay tuned, it's gonna be great. We're on a mission to transform her from a level 2 brunette to a level 7 red. Okay guys, I'll catch you later.